Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt like it took just a little too much effort? Or found yourself pausing halfway up the stairs, not because you were out of breath, but because your legs just didn't feel as strong as they used to? Maybe you've stopped going for walks as often, not because you don't want to, but because something inside says, be careful, what if I trip? If any of that sounds familiar, you're not alone. And no, you're not imagining it. The truth is, after age 60, our muscles begin to change, quietly, gradually, without any warning signs that scream for attention. But the body always speaks, and it speaks in signs, not being able to get up as quickly, needing to hold furniture while you walk, feeling like your pants are looser, but your weight hasn't changed. These are more than just normal aging. They could be signs that you're losing muscle faster than you think. But here's the good news. If you catch these signs early, you can slow it down, even reverse it. In this video, we'll walk through 15 silent signs that your muscles may be getting weaker and what you can gently start doing today to stay strong, steady, and independent. Because losing muscle isn't a life sentence, it's a signal, and you have the power to respond. Let's get into it. Have you ever felt your body changing, but couldn't quite explain what was happening? You're still you. But now, getting up from a chair takes longer. A few steps up the stairs, and your legs start to burn. And maybe you've started saying no to walks. Not because you're lazy, but because something inside says, what if I can't keep up? If any of that sounds familiar, you are not alone. And no, you're not imagining it. Here's the truth. It's not just old age. What's really happening is that your muscles, especially in your legs, are slowly getting weaker. But don't worry, we're going to talk about it. So what are muscles, and why do they matter? Muscles help you move, stand, keep your balance, stay upright, and most importantly, stay independent. When your muscles are strong, you move with ease. You stay steady, you avoid falls, you feel confident in your body. But when they start to weaken, even simple things, like standing or walking, start to feel harder. And muscles aren't just for strength, they store energy. They support your immune system, your metabolism, your blood sugar. In short, muscles are the foundation of your freedom. But here's the challenge. After age 60, our muscles begin to shrink, little by little, year by year. And the older we get, the faster that loss can happen. The scary part is, it happens silently. No pain, no warnings, no big symptoms. Until something bad happens, like missing a step and falling, or needing help just to stand up, or avoiding the stairs, because deep down, you're not sure your legs are ready. That's when you realize, I'm not as strong as I used to be. But your body had been trying to tell you long before that. Maybe your legs started tiring faster. Maybe you sat more, moved less. Maybe you started saying no to things, not because you didn't want to, but because you didn't feel strong enough to say yes. Little by little, your world begins to shrink. From walking around the neighborhood to just sitting on the porch, from cooking a full meal to microwaving something quick, from managing your day to waiting for someone else to help. Losing muscle doesn't just change how you move, it changes how you live. It takes your confidence, your independence, even your joy. And sadly, many people accept it. They say, that's just aging. But it doesn't have to be. You're not getting weaker because of age alone. You're getting weaker because no one ever told you how to protect your muscles. No one explained what signs to look for. No one reminded you that if you act early, you can stay strong. Your body always sends signals, but if we don't recognize them or take them seriously, the damage gets worse. Until one day, you're in a hospital bed or holding a walker and wondering how you got there. But here's the good news. If you catch the signs early, if you listen now, there's still time. You can rebuild strength. You can walk with confidence again. You can live with purpose on your own terms. You still have the power to choose how you live, not just how long. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. 1. Old pillows, the quiet trap beneath your head. Let's begin with something that seems harmless, soft, comforting, your pillow. It's the one thing your face touches every night, for hours. But here's the thing. If your pillow is older than 2 years, it might be doing more harm than good. Pillows are like sponges. Over time, they absorb sweat, oil, dead skin cells, and that creates the perfect home for dust mites. These little creatures don't bite, but their waste, It can trigger sneezing, congestion, itchy eyes, even restless sleep. Linda used to wake up every morning with a scratchy throat. Her doctor thought it was allergies, but the real cause? A pillow filled with 5 years of sleep memories. And that's not all. An old pillow can affect your skin too. Every night, your face presses into it. If it's dirty, that bacteria transfers back to your skin, leading to breakouts, irritation, and dullness, especially as skin gets thinner with age. And if you live in a humid place, there's a hidden danger: mold. Yes, mold can grow inside your pillow, and you breathe it in, night after night. So what can you do? If your pillow is more than 2 years old, it's time. Let it go. Replace it with a hypoallergenic pillow, one that resists dust and mold. Wash your pillowcase every week, and if you're not ready to upgrade just yet, use a protective cover. This small change could help you breathe better, sleep deeper, and wake up feeling fresher than you have in years. 2. Clutter under your bed. The invisible weight on your mind. Under the bed, it's a space we often forget or quietly avoid. It seems harmless, just a few boxes, some old clothes, a place to tuck away things we don't need right now. But here's something most people don't realize. That space, it holds more than just stuff. It holds dust, stagnant air, and according to many sleep experts, it holds energy. See, your bed is where your body rests, where your mind resets. But when the space beneath it is packed full, your brain stays just a little more alert, even while you sleep. Some believe that clutter blocks airflow and mental flow, and many people report sleeping better just by clearing out what's underneath. And there's more. Dust, pet hair, even mold spores. They collect quickly under beds, and because you sleep just inches above it, you're breathing it all in, all night long. So here's what to do. Take a moment today. Look under your bed. If it's cluttered, start clearing. Only keep clean, sealed items. Plastic bins are best, but if you can, leave it empty. Nothing but floor and fresh air beneath you. Because sometimes the weight on your mind starts with the clutter under your bed. Try it for one night. You might be surprised by how much better you sleep. 3. Artificial scents, the hidden toxins we call fresh. Who doesn't love a fresh-smelling room? Lavender, clean linen, ocean breeze, comforting, right? But here's something most people never think about. That scent? It might not be as clean as it smells. Most plug-in air fresheners, scented candles, and room sprays, they often contain something called VOCs, volatile organic compounds. Sounds technical, but here's the truth. VOCs are airborne chemicals, and they don't just stay in the air. They go into your lungs. They settle on your skin. They even mess with your hormones, quietly, over time. Every night while you sleep in that softly scented room, you're not just breathing in fragrance. You're breathing in a chemical mix, one that clings to your pillows, your sheets, even your clothes. Now, this doesn't mean you have to give up nice smells. You just need safer ways to enjoy them. Here's what you can do. Use a diffuser with real essential oils. Lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus. They smell wonderful, and they actually support your breathing. Light a candle, but skip the paraffin wax. Choose soy or beeswax candles with natural scents. They burn cleaner and won't fill your room with hidden fumes. And if you really want to refresh your space, add a few plants. Aloe vera, peace lilies, snake plants. They clean the air and give your room real life. You don't need chemicals to feel calm. You don't need fake fresh to feel clean. Your body knows the difference. And with just one small change, you'll breathe easier and sleep deeper. 4. Thick, heavy curtains. Darkness that hurts more than helps you. Might think, blackout curtains are great for sleep. And at night, they are. But in the morning, they can work against you. See, your body doesn't wake up just because the clock says so. It wakes up because of light. When sunlight hits your eyes, your brain gets the signal. It's time to rise. Light turns off melatonin, the hormone that keeps you asleep, and it boosts serotonin, the one that lifts your mood and gives you energy. But when your room stays dark all morning, your brain stays confused. You may sleep longer, but wake up groggy or low, even a little down. And there's more. Thick curtains don't just block light. They block air, they trap heat, hold in humidity, and keep energy from flowing. Your room feels stuffy, and so do you. So what's the better way? Try light filtering curtains, the kind that soften the morning light without keeping it all out. Or, if you love your blackout curtains, make a small habit. Open them as soon as you wake up. Let the light in, let the air move, let your body reset. Because sometimes a simple stream of sunlight is the best good morning your brain can get. 5. Electronic devices, the blue light that never sleeps. Let's end with one of the hardest habits to change, your phone. Most of us keep it right next to the bed, for alarms, for emergencies, just in case. But here's what we often forget. That little screen, it shines a powerful kind of light, blue light, that tells your brain, hey, it's still daytime. Even just a few minutes of scrolling can delay your melatonin and make it harder to fall asleep. But that's not all. Your phone tempts you. You check the time, and then the weather, and then maybe a message. Before you know it, 30 minutes are gone, and your brain, still wide awake. Even worse, those middle-of-the-night buzzes, they might not fully wake you, but they pull you out of deep sleep. Your rest never reaches the level it should. The fix is simple. Keep your phone out of reach. Charge it across the room. Or better, in another room. Use airplane mode, flip it face down, and get a small battery-powered alarm clock. Give yourself the quiet your brain deserves. Because real rest starts with real disconnection. And now, let us ask you something simple, but meaningful. If you could change just one small thing in your bedroom tonight, where would you start? Would you let go of that pillow you've had for years? Would you move your phone off the nightstand? Would you open the curtains and finally let in the morning light? Share with us in the comments. Tonight, I'm letting go of. It could be dust, clutter, or a habit that once felt harmless. And if you've already made one of these changes, type 1 in the comments and tell us how it felt. Because your story could be the exact reason someone else decides to take that first step. We read every comment, not just because it helps this video, but because someone out there is still trying to sleep through the noise and needs to hear your quiet victory. If you've ever felt foggy in the morning, if you felt weaker, slower, or just tired, you're not alone. And now, you don't have to go through it alone either. Let us know, what's the first thing you'll change after this video? Which moment really clicked for you? Let's turn this comment section into a place of real encouragement through small, honest actions shared by people just like you. If this video gave you hope, or even just a little peace, hit that like button. Send it to someone you care about, someone who might need better sleep tonight. Because sometimes, a simple video can spark a powerful change. And if you want to keep learning with us, discovering real easy ways to live stronger, healthier, and more independent after 60, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom. We've got so much more to explore together. Your bedroom? That's just the starting point. But your energy, your strength, your freedom, that's what we're really building with you.